Have you ever noticed that you can sleep for 8 hours, wake up, and still feel completely exhausted? Not sick, not sleep deprived, just tired of existing. Like even small things feel heavy, like your brain is already done before the day even starts. If that sounds familiar, there's a high chance you're not physically tired. You're psychologically exhausted. And most people don't even realize it's happening. Let's get one thing straight. Lazy people don't sit there wondering why they have no energy. Lazy people don't feel guilty for resting. Lazy people don't overthink every little task before doing it. You're not tired because you're lazy. You're tired because your mind has been working overtime in ways no one else can see. Mental exhaustion is invisible. There's no cast, no fever. No one looks at you and says, "Wow, you must be emotionally overloaded." But your brain knows. Your nervous system knows. Your body knows. And it's been trying to tell you through fatigue. Here's something most people don't realize. If you are constantly overthinking, constantly worrying, constantly replaying conversations, constantly imagining worst-case scenarios, your brain never actually rests. Even when you're lying in bed, even when you're scrolling, even when you're doing nothing. Your nervous system might still be in survival mode, and survival mode is exhausting. It's like your brain thinks, something might go wrong, stay alert, so it never fully powers down. That background mental tension? That's energy being drained 24/7. No wonder you wake up tired. Your mind never clocked out. And this next part might hit a little too close to home. You know what's more exhausting than work? Pretending you're fine when you're not. Smiling when you're overwhelmed. Saying, "It's okay," when it hurt. Staying calm when you're actually anxious or angry. Every emotion you push down doesn't disappear. Your brain has to manage it, contain it, control it. That takes energy. People who are strong, easygoing, or low maintenance are often the most emotionally tired, because they're carrying feelings they never give themselves permission to release. You're not just living your life, you're managing your inner world non-stop. That's a full-time job no one sees. Let's talk about overthinking. Because overthinking isn't just a bad habit, it's unpaid mental labor. Replaying things you said, analyzing people's tone, predicting how things might go wrong, mentally preparing for conversations that haven't even happened. Your brain treats all of that like real activity. So by the end of the day, you're not just tired from what you did, you're tired from everything you mentally lived through. 10 imaginary arguments, 5 future disasters, 3 past mistakes. That's not rest. That's a marathon inside your head. Sometimes you're not tired from life. You're tired from being the one who holds everything together, being responsible, being the strong one, being the reliable one, being the one who handles it. You don't fall apart. You don't make scenes. You don't ask for much. But holding yourself together all the time is like clenching a muscle non-stop. Eventually, it shakes. Eventually, it weakens. Eventually, it just gets tired. That deep exhaustion, that's not weakness. That's the cost of being in control for too long. And this is why sleeping more or taking a day off doesn't magically fix the tiredness. Because the problem isn't physical output, it's internal pressure. You can't truly rest if your mind is still racing, if your body still feels on edge, if your thoughts are still loud. Real rest only happens when your nervous system feels safe enough to finally exhale. And many people haven't felt that in years. So if you've been calling yourself lazy, unmotivated, undisciplined, maybe it's time to consider something else. Maybe you're not tired because you're doing too little. Maybe you're tired because you've been carrying too much for too long without realizing it. Not all exhaustion comes from movement. Some of it comes from pressure, suppression, overthinking, and surviving silently. And the first step isn't pushing harder. It's understanding what your mind has been trying to handle alone. If this felt personal, that's because psychological exhaustion is more common than we think, and almost no one talks about it like this. On this channel, we put words to the things you thought were just your personality. You're not broken, you're overwhelmed. And you don't have to figure it out alone.